It's just one of those days. It's all about the he said, she said, bought garbage. Guys, welcome back to the Mighty Mansfield show. Now, it has just been one of those days today, and I've had enough today. You know, it's been, I don't know what the word is to describe it, but not so much a bad day. I've just been like really bored today, and I don't know, you know, I just couldn't sort of get motivated today. You know how it is. Anyway, somebody has recommended a kebab van to me, so I'm going to go down there now and cheer myself up and do a doner kebab review. And yeah, you know, I'm looking forward to this place. So I'm currently in Wokingham, and I'm heading for a kebab van which is in Fish Ponds Road. And yeah, I'm just going to get myself doner kebab and chips. We'll get a pot of sauce, garlic sauce, and a pot of chilli sauce, and yeah, we'll have a go on it. Yeah, so this is where we're going. This one's called Mamamaris Kebab, and this is in Fish Ponds Road. There's someone else queuing there, so that's always a good sign. There's a shot of the front of it. Right, okay, I've got it. Now, what I did, I went for a large doner kebab with a choice of salad. I just had onion, a bit of tomato, and cabbage. They had like a cabbage mix as well. And I've got a nice cold can of 7-Up, and it is cold. I'm going to have a go on that first. Right, so as I said before, this was a recommendation, and I do like it when people recommend it to me. You know, I'm straight down there and I have gone it, you know, because I have my go-to places, other people have other places, and it's nice to discover, I think, new places. Anyway, I had a few recommendations off the back of this video that I'm going to go to. So I'll show you what I got. Now, first impressions, I've got to say it looked really good. And it looked really clean, and a couple of brothers in there were serving. You know, they were nice and chatty, and it is hot because it's burning my leg. I can actually feel it through the bag. So, you know, it looked pretty decent. And you know, it's a Sunday, by the way, and a lot of people are busy. You know, their trade isn't massive on a Sunday, but yeah, they're piping hot. They're really hot. And I've got a pot of garlic sauce, hot garlic sauce. I got given an option to have a medium or a hot one, and I really like that because sometimes they just go for middle range, and I like mine hotter. And then I got a tub of garlic sauce as well. And then I got offered a choice. Do I want a napkin, and a fork? I said I'd have a napkin, but I didn't take the fork because I bring my own. But the offer was there, so you know, I can't knock them down for that because they offered it to me. So let's have a look at these chips. Straight away, I can see these are the sort of chips that I like. They're sort of hollowy, and let's have a try on it. Yeah. These are done in clean oil. Straight away, first chip, you could taste it. Now I got a good feeling off these guys when I was chatting to them. You know, they looked like they cared about what they were doing. I think this is homemade garlic sauce. Again, got a really nice hint of garlic to it. Really nice. Not overpowering. And the chips, they're the sort of chips I could just fill up on. These are really nice. Yeah, really good. And they're piping hot, cooked in front of me. So I will say that these chips are outstanding. They're exactly how they should be. I love it when you get this quality from a van. You know, I've been to plenty of shops that wouldn't put quality like these chips are. Yeah, they're really good. Now I asked for small chips, so they do a larger one than that. But if I was scoring the chips on their own, this is annoying straight away. So let's have a quick look at this chilli sauce. It's unusual. I think it is homemade. It's certainly a lot looser than normal sauces are. Wow. That takes me back to when I was 18 and eating these. That is a good sauce. It's a good heat. My mate will know exactly what I'm on about when I say this, because he says, you remember that old style chilli sauce? This is it. That takes me right back. That is absolutely lovely. So let's have a look at this kebab then. I'm excited for this now. Looks good. So that's what we got kebab wise. So a little go on the meat first. So I just wanted tomato. They do sort of different, I think it's white and red cabbage in there. And then raw onion. That's how I like it. Do you know what? This has shone from start to finish for me. That meat is excellent. Yeah, really, really good. So that's a shot of what we're getting. Yeah, you know, it is really, really good. Give you another shot of that. Absolutely mind-blowing. So I've had some like really good experience with kebabs recently, and this definitely hasn't let me down here either. That chilli sauce is something else, honestly. So this recommendation was dropped in my comments, and yeah, I can see why you come here. All I would do differently next time, though, to be fair, is I would order 2 pots of that chilli sauce, because I want to take one home with me. This reminds me of proper old school doner kebabs, but every stage of it they've done well. And what I like about places like this is they do, like, you know, you go to some of these shops and they sort of forget about the chips, and the chips are a bit like lackluster and little bit like. But when you nail the whole lot, as well as these guys have, it becomes a decent eating experience again. Because I drove here today and I wasn't really feeling it again, but yeah, I am now. So I went for a large one because they only did large or extra large. You know, I would consider this one still quite a big one. So they're pretty generous with the portion sizes. And most of the packaging, you know, it's hard with these little pots to use anything. I know there are alternatives, but you know, it's not as easy to find recyclable pots. But these containers are replacing the polystyrene containers, and they're made of recycled materials, and they're 100% biodegradable. So, you know, it's just one little thing, isn't it? One little change that's going to help out. So yeah, you know, fair play to them for that. So the chilli sauce is awesome. None of this cheap cash and carry, sugary, sweet sauce which has no chilli hot to it at all. You know, this is a well-made one. I'm really enjoying it. Here's the test. Absolutely no grease whatsoever. I've had people in the past say to me, all kebabs are greasy. They're not. They're not. It depends on where you go and whether they care about what they're doing. Well, these guys clearly do. You know, I've picked up kebabs that are swimming in grease, and this isn't. It hasn't even got a drop. Now, I know they don't make the kebab meat, you know, but there are various different quality ones, and they obviously use a high-end one. That's all I can say. Oh, yeah. And 2 pots of sauce, a can of 7-Up, small chips, large kebab, 13 quid. I think that's pretty reasonable, especially when it's a high-quality one, and I think that's well worth the money I've just paid for. I remember back in the day, you used to be able to pick them up like this. You know, I don't know what's happened to some of these places now, but this is definitely a sure way of knowing whether it's decent or not. What would I score that? Well, it's going to come straight out of it. I'll give high marks to some of my better places, and that's an easy 9.4, 9.5 out of 10. It's almost perfect. And yeah, I did not expect to find that today. So, like I said before, if you guys come across these little gems, drop me in my comments. Tell me them. Give me the name of the road, and I'll come and find these places. Now, that was absolutely excellent, and I couldn't fault that. That reminded me. That took me back to the years when I was sort of 18. You know, post pub snack on the way home. Really, really enjoyed that, and I highly recommend them. So this van was in Fish Ponds Road in Wokingham. Well worth a visit. You know, I'll do a few hours drive to it. Everything was executed really well. So yeah, again, it's put me in a good mood, and I'm going to go and do beer of the week. Right, okay, so I'm in my back garden now, and I'm going to finish this review video with beer of the week, and I'll show you what I've got. Estrella. This is Estrella, and it's from Barcelona. So it's a Spanish lager, I believe, but I've had it before. I do quite enjoy it. But I saw it in the shop in a bottle. Yeah, I don't know. So, like I said before, it's been quite a hard weekend. A bit of a boring one, really. But obviously, I was working, and it was nice to finish on a kebab of that quality, I've got to say. So it's a big shout out to the kebab van at Fish Ponds Road in Wokingham. You know, it goes to show there are some hidden gems out there, and you can't always make your mind up just by looking at the van, because the van again didn't look really anything special, but you know, I really rated that. Chili sauce was incredible, absolutely incredible. So cheers. So I scored them 9.4, 9.5, and that was coming out of a van. So yeah, I think, you know, like I said before, if you know of any other hidden gems, then drop me a comment and tell me where these places are, and I'll get down and have a look at them. So I'm going to wrap this video up here. I'm going to sit here and enjoy this, but I'm going to wrap the video up. So cheers for watching. Hit the like, subscribe button, thumbs up, the dingy bell, that does really help, and get yourself down to Wokingham, well worth a visit. So hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll catch up with you in the next one. Cheers.